Hello, my dear collective. This is Rosie from Phoenix Rising by Dior. I'm here to give you a reading. I actually just uploaded a message, an urgent message that God wanted me to send out to you all. And now I'm here giving you another message. I asked God if He wanted me to give you a message after that, and He said yes. So, and He made me pull cards right away. A couple cards I have on the table. And it's quite interesting because this journey here on this earth has been quite the illusion for you guys, for all of us, right? There's smoke and mirrors, literally, is what they're saying here. Okay. But there's going to be some clarity. For those of you who did not hear my reading, I'm just posting up right before this reading. You might want to go look. It started off with warning for those of you who are affected by the cold. But there was a part where I had said that to prepare that something new is coming as in the warmer months. As soon as it gets warm out, everything is going to be shifting. There's going to be something new. We're on the precipice of something new, all of us. And for those of you who are spiritually awakened and evolving and leveling up to the next phase, okay, this is what I know and I feel, and that's exactly what just came out. So that's why I was like, I need to record whatever else they want to show me. I'm going to try to do it without my glasses because I hate the distraction of the glare and it just drives me insane. But it's dark in here, so I need to have the lights because it's kind of gray. And that also leads to the next question here is the grayness, right? Right now, for those of you who live where I live, and I'm in the United States, it's winter. So for those of you who are in the winter months, we're in a gray season. We're in the season of death. Beautiful things come from the death, and very sad and dark times also come in death, right? We evolve, we level up, right? The plants are dying. Unfortunately, people are dying, animals are dying, but there's new creation that's coming. And it's almost, we don't see it. It's not quite here yet, but it's coming. So for those of you who feel like giving up, okay, this is for those of you who feel this defeat. They're saying don't give up. Something is coming, something new, something that you've been wanting. And it's funny, this morning I posted something, and it was about, being patient and that things are happening slowly. Things are starting to happen. And I wrote on my post, remember, there's good karma and bad karma. Everybody always assumes it's associated with the bad karma. Yes, bad karma happens. It needs to happen. It's to balance out life, the future, us, all of it, right? But we always forget about our good karma. So I believe we're ready for some good. For all of us who've been doing the work, who really have been doing the work, who've been looking at yourselves and dissecting self. Why do you do that? Why do you get agitated? Why does this bother you? And why am I acting a fool for no damn reason, right? So I think for those of you who are really dissecting yourself and trying to call a spade, looking at yourself in the mirror, even though they're saying smoke and mirrors, maybe you haven't. Maybe in this time of hibernation, maybe you're not seeing everything clearly. Maybe there's still slight false illusion. For those of you who are resonating with what I'm saying, if you want to be amongst the few or the whole that is going to have this extreme level up in the next phase, I think you need to look at yourself in the mirror a little bit more and remove those rose-colored glasses. Stop looking at the illusion. Something that you're not seeing. It's a truth, a clarity that you're not seeing. There's something that needs to be exposed to you to get to the next level, to level up come this spring when things start to thaw, when things start to birth, when things start to grow. This 2025 spring, I feel is going to be a rebirth for so many of the collective who are here on the planet right now, who are ready and been waiting slowly and patiently for something amazing. And and another thing, it's living a divine path. What is a divine path? You know, this is something I try to explain to my clients all the time. We humans are very selfish individuals, and rightfully so. It's just the way we're created. It's how we work. We want things, we need things, and this, that, and the other, right? But there are also innate things that we do need. We do need a roof over our head. We do need to have a job because we need to have money to be able to provide the roof, to eat food, and to have the luxuries in life to survive and to thrive and to grow. The problem is that we as human beings are extremely selfish human beings, okay? There are very few of us who really do walk that path of, I'm going to go in this direction and see where is it going to take me. We selfishly go after jobs that are higher paying, even though we can't do it, or whatever. It's fine. I'm not deeming anybody bad or evil to want to be better in financial selves and wanting more than material things. There's nothing wrong with it. The wrong is when that is the priority. When your only priority in this life is to level up only on the financial self, you're not leading a life of divine guidance. So because we're blurred by the tangible, concrete items, okay? Now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with wanting because we need it, but for those who are in a very selfish mode, that is the wrong. It's the selfishness of it. So dissect. What is it that you are flawed in, and what is it? Because it's very here, the journey here on this earth. There's still something, but there's something amazing. There's still something skewed for a lot of you out there. There's still something that you haven't seen yet. Myself, and I'm sure myself as well, right? We're never done growing. We're never done evolving. We're never done leveling up. There's always more. But wait, there's more. And if you think that you've done it all and you really have leveled up and you're at the top of your game, then you are the fool, because you're dead wrong. You are never done growing. You are never done leveling up. It's just one level, and there's another level, another level, another level. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. So please don't be that fool. And maybe that I'm triggering some of you guys, and I'm sorry if I am, those of you who feel that you're that enlightened, that you don't have to level up anymore, then you're being foolish. There's only one entity that exists, and it's God, that knows everything. Look, see, the truth, the knowledge, the knowing. The time master. Oh my goodness. And I'm telling you right now, and the count, all these moons, all right? Only God is the one who knows all. You've been sent down here many times. For those of you who believe that there's only one lifetime or just a couple of lifetimes, you're wrong. You have thousands and thousands and thousands of lifetimes. We are sent down here to grow, to evolve, to embrace the journey. To allow the ebb and flow of God's guidance, the universe's guidance, to show us, to open our eyes, to slap us on the wrists and sometimes across the face in a metaphorical saying and being. Because nobody knows the truth but God, and we're all just learning it. And it takes time. God knows where God actually came from, because he also had to come from somewhere. And he has created this and the universe. Imagine how much more he knows than we know. And I'm sorry for those who don't believe in God. It's just, this is what I believe in. So bend it into your lingo as I say that and I see things flying through the screen. As long as you believe in a higher source of high vibration, of love and understanding and patience and forgiveness, but not being foolish to allow people to forgive so many times where people manipulate you and now you're the punching bag for everybody. It's about being strong in who you are. Whoever this is for, they're saying, please don't listen to false prophets, false counsel, false friends, false family members. Do not listen to the dark words. You have to use discernment, okay? It's a thing. It's a clarity. I don't know if you heard the horn. It's a thing. God gives us discernment, knowledge, power. Right now I'm feeling very woozy. So maybe whoever is resonating with this is going to feel this weird wooziness, this almost dizziness. Maybe the message is going to make you dizzy. But stop listening to low vibrational people, maybe readers. There are low vibrational healers that think they're high level, but they're not. Use discernment. Understand that we all have a gift. Every single one of us born on this planet, in any other planet, in any other dimension, is born with spirituality and a gift. We all have the God seed within us. Some of us shut it off. Some of us maybe have it a little bit stronger because it's just who they are at a higher level. But we all have it. And the more we open to the idea of it, the more it opens for us. And the more we close off, the more we close off. And the reading I had before, I just posted, in this cold weather, in this cold, bleak, gray winter, I uncovered a new universal law that I don't think exists because I've never heard of it before. And maybe you have, and maybe you can jot it down in my comments somewhere. Apparently, demonic entities thrive in the cold. As the cold comes in, winter is coming. For those of you who know the show, it almost opens up the gateway for demonic forces and entities and low vibrational energies to attach to us. And the more high vibe you are, the more they will attack you. So go listen to that message if that is affecting you, if the cold is affecting you. But they're saying that you need to stop listening to energies that you feel or people that are coming in with messages that doesn't quite sit well with you. And guys, all right, I work for churches. They don't know what I do, but I work for churches. There are even people of the churches, of all churches, that are very low vibrational, sometimes the worst. My friends always laugh at me. They say, Rosemary, that's my real name, she always finds like the good in people. And I say, I do, because I believe every soul has good. And I have always had a gift of reading people's souls immediately. And I can also see the people who play that they're good and have a very dark soul. I see it in priests and people who work in the church world who are extremely low vibrational, but they come off with this pious self that they're better than you because they go to church every day, or they do this, or they do that. No. Don't get that confused. That's the smoke and mirrors. Those are the false prophets. So use discernment. It's funny, this song, the giveaway fell on the Time Master and Taming the Wind. And I was using this when I was talking about God, so I'm using this as God in this reading. It literally fell right on top of both of these cards. God is giving you this gift. I'm telling you the gift. We have discernment. We have the power. We all have the God power. And for those of you who know that, and just feel it in your bones, like you feel the cold and you need to warm up and bundle up and protect yourself from low vibrational energies and entities, know that God has given you this gift. The God power. You need to look within. Look past the false illusions. Look to the core of what it is that you need to do, think, say, believe. You just can't. This card is in the reverse here. The lower world. Don't listen to low vibrational energies or entities or people who come across as false prophets, readers. You know who they are. You hear them. Listen, I'm a potty mouth. I curse all the damn time. And as I say that, the luminous warrior is right here. I literally was just talking to my client this morning as I was giving her a spiritual response therapy session, saying how just because we're good and high vibrational doesn't mean that we shouldn't be tough and strong. And she couldn't wrap her brain around this. Think about it. The archangels, they're warriors. Some of us are incarnated with archangel DNA in us, in our soul selves, okay? So Archangel Michael is depicted standing on top of Satan with a spear. He's a warrior. He is one of God's warriors. We, and whoever this, they're just bringing back this memory of what I had said a couple of years ago. I said this years ago, and I believe that the spring of 2025 is going to bring this into fruition. I said a long time ago that I believe that God was creating an army of people here on this earth to stand up and to fight against evil, against the darkness, against these low vibrational entities and energies and demonic forces that are trying to infiltrate our world as we all know it. We see it on the news every day in our political sides and our human selves. I believed, and I said this a few years ago, that I believed that God was creating an army. And I think this gift that's coming in the spring is for those of you who belong in this army. I think we're going to be awakened. And I think we're going to start seeing our strong selves, our super selves, our superpowers that God has gifted us to rebuke, to abolish dark entities and energies and not allow them to affect us anymore. You just see, you don't see it. You don't see it. And this is a beautiful thing. For those of you who've been doing the work, you don't you have a feeling, you don't see anything yet, but you've been doing the work. You've been collecting everything. It's coming in. It's a gift. I'm going to end this message really soon. But they're saying for those of you who really have gone within and you're feeling like you don't really have the answers yet, but you know something's coming. Know that you were meant to be incarnated in this lifetime for a reason. For the warriors that were born here to do God's work. And we're all going to do God's work just a little bit different. Not any one of us is going to have the same skill, the same gift, the same power. Okay, we're all having a little bit different. But we were all meant to be born in this time for this awakening. To help heal, to help bring balance, to be the warrior, to shut things down that do not belong here anymore, to push out these bad and dark entities and energies that are forcing their ways into our world. And contemplation. I think for whoever this is resonating with, I think you've already had this kind of festering in yourself, in your human self, because your spiritual self has been trying to tell you this for a long time. Okay, guys, as I stated in my last video, I'm going to try to come in more often. God has been calling me to come here, and I need to listen. So he's alleviated some work that I've been trying to walk away from for some time. He's brought some balance into my world. So it should be able to allow me to bring more balance to you guys and to give you the messages that he needs me to tell you. Okay, guys. Love and light. See you soon.